Hello, this is episode number 10 of the TEW 2016 Challenge Run. We're booking Monday Night Raw, March Week 1, as we get straight into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, and then Seth, that's all you can get out before Seth Rollins interrupts him. Seth comes out, he's like, "Alright, Paul, where is he? Where's Brock Lesnar? Because if you can't tell, I took everything that the Beast had to hand me last week, and I'm still standing." Paul laughs. He's like, "Seth, Brock Lesnar is not here tonight. He's resting up, thinking of more ways to victimize you come WrestleMania." Seth says, "That's fine because, well, I took everything that Lesnar had to offer twice. So Brock can come up with whatever he wants because it's always going to involve an F5 or 2 or 6. But Seth knows he can take that. But Brock's not even got a taste of Seth freaking Rollins. And come WrestleMania, he's going to finally get one-on-one with Seth. He's not going to know what Seth's going to bring. And he'll stop at nothing to take down the Beast. We then get Elias coming out with his guitar just to come out, just have the opening match. She gets an AEB. Seth apparently still uses the pedigree in this game, so that's got to change. But Seth gets the win. Next segment is Natalya and Dana Brooke from last week. Newly dubbed Titus Worldwide gets to win over Nia and Tamina. So Natalya said they had to test to see if they're going to still be a tag team, and they've done it, and they've been successful. Post-match, they're still very weary of each other, very reluctant to celebrate with each other. Titus comes in and he's like, "Come on, give us a big group hug." But they'd both come in, they'd both hug Titus and not each other, so they're still at odds with each other, but they were successful as a team on the night. Finn Balor comes out for his weekly showcase of talent for his IC title open challenge. This week he's answered by Zack Ryder, who comes out with Kurt Hawkins. He says that they've been training all week to get an opportunity like this because they did the training segment where they were trying to lift the heavy weights that Otis just came in and lifted straight away. And now it's time for Ryder's like, "Hey, I'm finally going to put all that trainer work, bro, and give Hawkins a first-hand view of a winner." And of course, Ryder is not a winner. He's actually a loser. But it's a very competitive match. This is the most competitive side I've ever seen of Zack Ryder in like 7 years. But after the match, Finn's walking up the ramp of his title. Hawkins is consulting Ryder in the ring. Like, you almost got him. Then Tyler Breeze would come out, and Breeze is like, "I see how it is. Finn is still looking to avoid giving the truly most underutilized talent on Raw a shot at his title because he knows, again, like I said last week, he's scared that I'm going to beat him and send him running away, just like I did with Dean Ambrose." But hey, if Hawkins has really been practicing as much as he said he has, he should have no problems facing Breeze right now. Breeze would slap him and antagonize him. Hawkins would accept the match, come up short, and Ryder and Hawkins, a better show from both this week, but still on the losing end. And then the second straight segment, but the third match linked in the same segment. Breeze is walking up the ramp, like Balor was after his match, and instead of Breeze coming out, it's Alexa Bliss. And Breeze sort of gives her a acknowledging look, like, "Hey, remember what I said last week?" And Alexa gives it, like, sort of tries to blank him, tries to pretend he's not there, because she has a match with her friend turned foe, Mickie James, which actually gets a fairly good score for who's in it. Mickie defeats Alexa following interference from Lacey Evans, who I'm guessing is Mickie James' new friend, to replace Alexa Bliss. Kurt Angle comes out after he helped Braun Strowman defeat Baron Corbin last week. I forgot to write text up for this. I don't think this is the only segment I haven't written text up for, but I know what's said, so it's fine. Kurt says, when he lost to Drew, he realised he may have taken it too far by challenging Drew McIntyre straight away after Drew made him tap out all them months ago. And there's another guy who sort of made him feel down his luck, and that's when he lost to Baron Corbin. When was it? I believe it was the night after the Royal Rumble. Yeah, when he pinned him with a deep six. That match. He's like, maybe I should have started lower down. I should have tried to get my revenge on Baron Corbin and then worked up to Drew McIntyre, because Drew is the more dangerous of the two. A true statement, which, of course, Corbin is not going to stand for, because he thinks he's the most dangerous man on Raw. And he challenges Kurt to a match tonight, and Kurt accepts. Yay. In-ring segment with Apollo, Lio Rush, and a bent-over Bobby Lashley, who doesn't speak and stands in the background showing off his bum, while Apollo explains why he turned on Titus. Apollo says that ever since he got called up in 2016, nobody's ever taken him seriously as a viable threat. So when he came with Titus, he looked to get that mouthpiece, because speaking was never his strong suit. But little did he know, Titus was an even bigger joke than what people already viewed him as. Because his most memorable moment of his career so far was him running to the ring in a Royal Rumble and tripping and falling under the ring. And Apollo was the smiling sidekick to that. And that is not a great position on the roster to be in. Apollo has all the raw talent in the world, and he needs someone to bring it out of him, and that someone could have been the same person who brought out the, no offence, he'd say, Lashley was a very similar situation before he aligned with Lio. He was very bland and uninteresting. Lio helped bring the best out of him, so maybe he'll do the same to Apollo. And Apollo says he was always that smiling guy. He was always told, so you need to stop smiling, Apollo, because you need to get aggressive and mean and stop just being happy to be here. But Apollo says no, he won't stop smiling. Even now he wouldn't say a heel, but a heel. He says that it's no longer a smile of him happy to be here. It's now a sadistic smile that he will have when he's dishing out pain to all the people who have doubted him all these years. Titus will then come out, followed by Rude and Gable, who have their beef with Lashley and Lio, and then a six-man tag will ensue, in which Apollo gets his pinfall victory over Titus with a spin-out powerbomb, just cementing that he's better than Titus O'Neil, and that we may have, in Apollo and Lashley, new number one contenders for the tag team championships. Oh, forgot to change the jobber thing. But yes, Heavy Machinery get another win over the Singh brothers. The Dozer Bomb, my favourite move yet again, by my favourite human being, gets them the win. And yeah, jobbers, penalty. Oh well, I don't think it should damage the show too much. I say think, I mean hope. Backstage, we've got Alexa. She's taking her ring gear off. She's in her locker room, all sitting on a chair, all upset. Breeze walks up to her and he's like, "Hey, you look pretty down and depressed. Look, almost like you need someone to give you a helping hand in your career and get you back on track to winning Rays." And Alexa just oh, fuck off. She wouldn't turn the fuck off, obviously, but she's like, go away. Can you not see that I don't want to speak to anyone? Yeah, you're coming in here again like you have been harassing me for the last couple of weeks, and just leave me alone and let me ponder my thoughts to myself. And Breeze is like, oh, okay. But the offer's still on the table, and he'd wink or something and then walk off like the creepy bastard he is. Quick women's match. Sasha Banks defeats Ruby Riott with the bank statement. Just need an extra match on the show, because they did just need to do this quick segment. Sasha and Bayley in the ring, with Charlie Caruso after Sasha's win, and she's talking about how they failed to become the first women's tag team champions. But Sasha's like, well, that's fine, because the Iconics thought they were better than us, but we got the last laugh because Billy's injured now, so that didn't work out well for them. And Bayley says, I don't know if the Iconics are going to have to vacate them or not, but if they do become available yet again, we'll take them. And even if they don't, and the Iconics keep them, well, we're going to work our way up, and we're going to be the first people to challenge them and take them from the Iconics. I don't know why I expected better for this, but I did. Baron Corbin taps out to Kurt Angle in the ankle lock, 65C, for what is technically the main event, but there's still one more segment left to go. Yep, this is the other one I forgot to write stuff out for. Stephanie comes out in the last segment of Raw, and she addresses Ronda and Becky and Charlotte's situation, saying that Becky won at Elimination Chamber, so it will be one-on-one, and Charlotte she's a SmackDown superstar, so she doesn't know why she's still showing up on Raw every week to try and attack Ronda and try and insert herself in a match that she's no longer a part of and can no longer be a part of. That's when Ronda comes out, and she's like, you're right, Charlotte won't be in this match, but not because she can no longer have a chance to get in the match, but because she's not better than me. And Stephanie's like, well, what are you talking about? And Ronda says, in fact, Charlotte is going to get a chance to get back in the match because she's pissing me off, and I can't let her just keep walking around like this, so I am asking, and I'm demanding that at Fastlane, I will defend the Raw Women's title against Charlotte Flair, and then obviously the winner of that would be the person to face Becky in the main event at WrestleMania. And Steph's like, Charlotte's a SmackDown superstar, but I guess if you're demanding and Charlotte needs to be punished for her actions, then the match, I guess, is on, and we'll see you at Fastlane in 13 nights. And Ronda's like, yay. Becky somewhere like, B show. Actually, not too bad, considering I had that shit main event. Going by the match ratings, I should have put on Zack Ryder versus Finn Balor as the main event of Raw. There's a reason why I didn't do that, because Ryder's in it. I didn't think it would do too well, but here we are. Anyway, that's the end of Monday Night Raw, and I'll see you next time for SmackDown.